Hey Dan, so let me go ahead and just go through real quick what I have here. Um, and don't pay attention to the picture. This is just basically to make it not boring with just a white screen. Um, I talked to Matt and he said he's going to have someone take pictures of food that they're thinking. As you know, we talked about maybe not having meat or something, so don't pay attention to the picture. But right here, what I was talking about earlier with you is basically we should not be using the location as the first interface. And the reason for this is because for somebody who is selling, we need information from them. So it's useless to ask them for their location if the main point for them right now is to sell. We should already right there be blocking them, the people that are selling, not blocking in a bad way, but just blocking because we need papers from them. And I will explain a little bit more in a minute. But right here, this is someone who is going to buy. So let me do this. Let's hope it's going to work right here. Okay. So someone who is gonna buy is gonna click on buy, right? And then where to look. And I have different interface that I made that I can show you that we can pick on. But where to look right here. And I did leave the sign in and sign up right here. It's not an option, but it's right there for people who are already a client. As we like, in case if it didn't kick in or something, they can still use that. But going forward here, they can click on enable location or zip code. When we click on that, those are people who are wanting to buy from Simmer. So they can see all of the information. Right here, I'm still a little bit confused on what other thing we can add right here, but here's just the personal account, the shopping cart or bag, either way. But right here, they'll be able to click on the name, and then the name will basically show them all of the things that, for example, I put my name so that I cook, for example. They have a donut, price, the favorites right here. Obviously, we might not have a lot of not favorites, I mean ratings at first, because from the beginning, depending. So um, that's okay. But then the heart that we talk about right here, and then just a search right here, and I can make that a little bit more visible as well, but it should be good. Right here they can change the address, but they can also see where the location are from when they clicked. And then let me show you right here. That's just um, another kind of format. So that one, they can enable their location. And you may notice that I put right here just an overlay of white, just kind of showing that it's being clicked on. So usually what I was trying to do with that is just when sometimes you put your finger on an app, it kind of move. So just something like that. But I just wanted to show you where I was clicking, because XD does not really have this function right here. So for example, I click this and I even put a slide. So that's a different version of how it may look. Um, and it may look on like this, but it's just like different kind of style that it can look. But it's mostly from these two that we can go with. But I know that it would be best if we have the name of the person that cooked it here for better interaction for the people, and to be able to know they are buying from at first hand. So this is that. Now let's see. Sorry, I have. Let me show you this one. This guy right here. Oops, sorry. Right here. Okay, so this one, for example, we'll click looking to sell. Yes, I'm looking to sell. So this is just an example. So beef with simmer. In order to sell with simmer, we need this information. Matt told me the main information they need is a food handler. So they can upload the food handler by taking a picture of it right here, and they need their business license right here. So that's why I put this, because it's a number of about 6, something like that. We can make changes if there is any, but um, that's what I'm aware of. And then obviously they would click upload, and then they'll have their little file right here and the number or whatever, right, for this, and then they will click submit. Right here, oh, I need to make that better right here, but don't worry about that. That's minor things. But the status would just right here be waiting. So this one is obviously, it's like something you're waiting is loading under review for approval. And don't worry about that. I can fix that right there to be more visible. And then let's click that to show you how somebody would be approved. So they would say congratulations. And oh, the previous one, the status, I put just like a little caption at the bottom saying wait 24 hours for to hear back from us. And right here, basically it will say approve, welcome to Simmer, you can now start your business and take advantage of the wide range of audience that we offer. And then when they click on get started, that's when I will do an interface on where they can upload their image and whatever information we need from them to sell their product, which mainly, in my opinion, is going to be the things that are listed right here. So namely pictures, and then their name or whatever they want to be called, I guess, if they want a nickname or something, I don't know. And then the name of the product, the price, and that's pretty much it. And then they can go ahead and upload it. So that's I'm kind of showing you different kind of prototype using different scenarios, so that we know in these circumstances this is what's happening. Now if someone get, for example, denied, it will be we're sorry, business license invalid for verification, please resubmit your application. Sorry. Then when they click on here, it's going to come back right here. So we don't want them to we don't want to give them hope that by click on enable location is going to do something for them, because literally for somebody, when I'm just wanting to sell something, it's not really going to be what I'm trying to explain to you. Basically, it's not going to be in my interest to give you my location if you're not going to help me process further. We are only needing to get the location when we know that that person is going to basically sell their stuff with us, and that they have all of the things appropriate for it, um, which, oh, that just got me an idea. So probably the next thing would be enable location. Right after like get started would be enable location. Yeah. So that's for this. And then on Thursday we can kind of talk a little bit more. I do have some more right here. If I can move it. That's just some different style. I worked on some sign in kind of thing that I can show you. This is just showing what was the changes I made for this one. Oh, the picture behind it and stuff. If we added a picture behind it, and then yeah. So that's what I have, but I do want to go forward with whatever we come on Thursday and just knock it out. If we are sure that's what we want to do, I'm just gonna knock it out, and we can start. But I do want your feedback on things. I worked with the colors that we worked on, and I have the color scheme uploaded on Google. I believe the Google file that we all share. So this one, for example, maybe what I can do for you, like I didn't want to put it in a kind of like a tree just because I need to do that on Illustrator. I wanted to do like scenarios where, for example, this is the person that's gonna buy. So um, I'm a new person. I'm coming to buy something, and or I'm coming to sell something with Simmer. And then obviously someone who is selling will also be able to have this view right here. But that's after they view things. So I can put like a scenario where somebody who is selling is wanting to also buy something, which they can totally do at the time. So yeah, so there's all of that. And then yeah, so give me some feedback on this, and I'm more than happy to see what we have on Thursday and to move forward so we can get it finalized and done and up and running. So I will see you then.